Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Saint Unbreakable women's jeans available at RevZilla.com. On the left-hand side, I've got Lindsay, and she is sporting the new jeans from Saint. For you ladies out there, these are the Unbreakables. They will be replacing the technical jeans in Saint's lineup. Big differences here. The technical jeans were only 6% Dyneema, and they had a bit more of a stretch to them, very skinny. What we're seeing with the Unbreakables is that these are going to be a little bit more of a relaxed cut, and it's going to be a relaxed cut working its way from the thigh all the way down. Think of this more as almost a straight fit, and it is going to be a full rise to these jeans. Now, when we're talking about 66% Dyneema, the big thing here, in addition to that 4 seconds of abrasion resistance, these jeans will not break in. So ladies, when you're trying them on, make sure they fit you perfectly out of the box, because unlike those old favorite pair of Levi's you got hanging out, these will not wear in and break in over time. So let's talk about sizing. Lindsay on my left-hand side, she stands at 5'8", weighs 140 pounds, and has a 29-inch waist. Saint's size chart for this is a bit confusing. What they want you to do is they want you to take your favorite pair of jeans, lay them out, and then measure from one end of the waist across the other. And when we did that with Lindsay's, 14.25 inches. What that meant for her, it brought her in between a US size 6 and a US size 8, and we actually sized her down to the 6. So just keep that in mind. If you find yourself in between the two sizes, the size lower is probably going to be the size that's going to fit you the best. Two different colors are available. There is an indigo version, and Lindsay is wearing the black version. Now, if you're not familiar with Saint, they are going to be a brand from Australia, and what we've really known them for here at RevZilla is their denim wear. They're looking at creating denim wear that gives it more of a lifestyle look, whether it's a jean jacket or a pair of jeans, but they're not using traditional denim. They're incorporating different fibers into here to give you abrasion resistance. So around the $500 price point, the real story behind the Unbreakables is the 66% Dyneema that's being woven into the traditional denim thread to give you a pair of jeans that frankly looks like a regular pair of jeans, but now you have 4 seconds of abrasion resistance. If you're not familiar with the Dyneema, the real key factors and takeaways here, they are going to be impervious to chemicals, so things like detergents and sweats won't break it down. And that's one of the problems that we've seen with Aramid, is that Aramid has a tendency to break down just under regular use. And a lot of that has to do with fatigue. So Dyneema does not fatigue either. Keep in mind, these are riding jeans. You're going to be walking, you're going to be riding, you're going to be bending them back and forth on a regular basis. So the fact that this isn't going to fatigue or break down is going to be a key factor. Now, the one downside to Dyneema is this is going to be less heat resistant than something that's an Aramid. Aramid, I think, has a melting point of like 850 degrees. Dyneema comes around somewhere around 230 degrees. So if you lay these against the hot exhaust pipe on your Scrambler or your Harley, it will melt. So just keep that in mind. If you are traditionally wearing a pair of jeans that is regularly rubbing up against an exhaust pipe, Saint Unbreakables are probably not going to be the option for you to take a look at. As we break these down, traditional 5-pocket jean, you are going to have the little Saint logo over on the right-hand side attached to the coin pocket, and it is going to be a zip fly with these. So, depending on which Saint you're looking at, there are some button flies, some traditional zip flies. You're going to have one button at the top of the waist, and it is a zip fly. Relaxed fit from the thigh all the way down, and there is no armor with this. So this is really just for those of you out there looking for an abrasion-resistant jean. Lindsay, do me a favor, and I'm going to have you go ahead and face sideways for me. So as she's facing sideways, again, one of the things you'll note as we're working our way down is that relaxed fit. You'll also notice on the right side pocket, there is going to be that Saint logo now, which is going to be sewn into that pocket. We can get a better look if we have, Lindsay, go ahead and face backwards for me. So you will notice asymmetry coming into play. There is no logo over the left pocket, but just the right pocket. And that Saint logo on the top will allow your belt to pass through, which helps to distribute the weight a bit if you are in more of a full tuck position, so you don't have all of the weight on the belt just pushing on that inner belt loop. One of the things I would have loved to have seen is maybe some additional belt loops there to help distribute the weight of the belt for those of you out there using this in a cafe racer style where you are more of that full tuck. And then clean lines throughout the back. One of the things that is really Saint's takeaway is the fact that this is just going to be a clean line throughout, not a lot of branding with this. They want it to look like you're wearing just a regular pair of jeans. Lindsay, you may face forward. So for those of you ladies out there that are looking for something that's going to be a step up from just wearing a pair of regular jeans on your motorcycle, you want to get into a pair of riding jeans, you want that abrasion resistant, material, the Saint Unbreakables is definitely going to be an option for you to consider. Now, there's a lot of riders out there already utilizing Saint products, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from women that are already out there putting these jeans through their paces. If you have more questions for one of our lady gear geeks, give them a shout at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at these Saint Unbreakable women's jeans. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.